finally waking up to some gorgeous weather today. High pressure really influencing the weather across the western third of the nation. And we've got a lot of bright, brilliant sunshine shaping up in the west and unusually warm temperatures as well. But into Texas, well, sunshine may be a scarce commodity for today as the rains continue. In some cases, the rain has been rather heavy, particularly true across Liberty and Montgomery County in eastern Texas. We've had reports of anywhere from 3 to as much as 4 inches of rain, and all that wet weather will be pulling out of Texas today and eventually working its way across the Tennessee Valley.
Louisiana, down to Florida, could be a couple of strong storms. Great Lakes, perhaps gusting about 30 miles per hour, and fog, not a big problem, but it's up to the valley up north, down to Atlantic City, New Jersey, and around Newport along the Oregon coast, down to Calgary, Texas. There's fog, but it's on land, fog is definitely not a problem today.
recorded around Alpena, Michigan. To the west, that high-pressure area continues to shun the moisture up to the north, but
80 degrees, your high temperature in Houston on Monday. You like it? Huh? Would it be nice to hang on to that all the way through Christmas week? Oh, well, it's not going to happen. We have showers setting up near Houston right now. Those are just ahead of a cold front. And you can kiss that warm air goodbye. We did here in Dallas. Boom, gone. Temperatures falling below freezing tonight after a high in the mid-70s on Monday morning. That's gone. All the mild air is out to the east of these clouds now, ridge of high pressure that this storm is kind of bumping into. That's going to win out, though it will weaken somewhat as it heads toward the east coast. Here it is, depicted graphically for you. There's the blue line. That's the indication that cold air is advancing in the direction toward which the points are pointing, toward which these little triangles are pointing. So this cold air is advancing to the east. There's the center of the cold air, super cold air out here over the plains tonight. Kansas City with a wind chill advisory. So you guys certainly know why. Chicago could stand one. It's windy and cold air tonight with snow showers developing. West side of town, they'll move across the Chicagoland area with no accumulation expected, but there will. But it's just a little sign. Christmas is here. Christmas Eve is Tuesday. Can you believe it? We're already here. And just bundle up. Wind chills below zero. Same story for Detroit. After a mild night tonight, cold air comes pouring in, steady or dropping temperatures during the day. Now we're going to hold on to some mild air up and down the I-95 corridor. The cold front will not get there yet, but on Tuesday night, well, I guess that's the orders from Santa's workshop. Get that cold front through. Make sure the kids know that this is the season.
I love you.
Champagne is now being served on the after deck.
Temperatures range from 80 to the mid-80s, and air temperatures later today will range from near 90 to the mid-90s at Fort Myers. Weather scope coming your way in just a moment.
gosh. Well, here is the Alaska-Hawaii report. Look at the big swirl in the clouds out here. There's one out here. There's more stormy weather going up into the Pacific Northwest. It's just one after the other, but this is really ominous looking. This is why we've got high wind warnings in effect. Strong winds, mid and high levels going over Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa, and Maliatala, or something like that, I forget. And up here in Alaska, it's just plain old cold, brutally cold. My gosh. Even Juneau, 23 degrees for high temperature. So super cold air makes its way east to west across the city. It's been windy. It's about 20 below tonight, so bundle up. For a while here, we're close to zero. North of Dawson or Northway in Alaska, Fairbanks 16 below, and in Anchorage 20. Even with the wind here in southern
I prayed that the days would last, they went so fast. Tropical island waves, tropical island waves, tropical island waves. This is where I long to be. Tropical island waves, tropical island waves, tropical island waves. This is where I long to be.
Stay tuned for more weather coverage here on the Weather Channel.
Fiesta Week begins in San Antonio, Texas today, and there's lots of festivals all across the country. Bruce has our weekend outlook.
Hey, indeed I am, and good morning, everyone. TGIF. It's Friday, and a good-looking Friday. You might want to work half a day today and make it extra long weekend. It's going to be pleasant over the west. Again, nothing different from what you've seen in the last several days, except a few less clouds across Southern California and a little warmer temperatures. The current conditions. Weather updates here on the Weather Channel.
We're taking the plane up today. Carl has the scoop on the upper level winds and the rest of the weather affecting aviation.
That's right, especially the thunderstorms in parts of Texas and Louisiana. Winds at 2,000 feet generally light across the country, 25 to 50 knots where you see the yellow. 10,000 feet, same story with the ridge in the west. Winds are generally on the light side. As you can see, the western seaboard, 25 to 50 knots. Strongest of winds in parts of North Dakota and Montana, greater than 100 knots.
At 9 before the top of the hour, Bruce Edwards standing by with a spring weather update. Bring us here at last.
At long last for many sections of the country, and we're happy to report that we have spring weather. We have April showers on the map showing up over Texas. There are a few thunderstorms, but we're not anticipating severe weather today. The current conditions.
temperatures are going to remain cool in the northeastern Great Lakes, warm and mild in the south.
But for the top of the hour, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned. We'll have much more with John Doyle, Sarah Lefty, and Bill Schubert. But right now, time for the Michelin Drivers Report. Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires.
Once again, very damp across eastern Texas and on into Louisiana. Showers are extending into Arkansas and now reaching into Mississippi and western section of Tennessee. So I-55, Interstate 30, 45, and especially Interstate 10 will be quite wet. Definitely showers throughout the course of the day, and that rain will be expanding east as the day progresses. Scattered showers in the Florida Peninsula today. Maybe even a few strong storms across the eastern Gulf states of Texas and on into Louisiana and across central sections of Florida. Time to show looking through the Great Lakes. Wind gusts out of Chicagoland will be topping 30 miles an hour from time to time. The fog is beginning to lift in the northeast, but there's still a few patchy areas through New Jersey and also along the west coast. You'll find fog restricting visibility at times to less than half a mile. Use your low beams through the fog lift.
Coming this weekend, a very special presentation of the Weather Channel.
Presentation called The Catastrophe this weekend on the Weather Channel. The current conditions. The 5-day forecast.
corners of the southwest looking high and dry.
This is it. Your day in the sun. You've got talent, experience, and equipment you can depend on.
before the top of the hour. Time to take a look at Waking Up Weather, sponsored by Mountain Road.
As we check on the That's just on the light side. And very dry across the southwest, maybe a little bit of the way some fog here and there, but clouds in the northwest, but clear, and it's going to be warm.
The breezy conditions will be along the north coast of California, but we'll still have plenty of sun.
lights amounts of rain that are not going to amount to all that much at all.
Calgary 7 weather is brought to you by the Calgary Auto Mall. Glenmore at Deerfoot, Deerfoot at Glenmore.
Well, they're having a heat wave, so the saying goes. Down in Vintagewave, 33 today. The nation's capital, 29. Some nice mid-20s. We'll tell you about in a moment. Pretty nice shot from outside of the Calgary right now. Just a very light rain falling. That'll be the order of the forecast for about the next 12 hours or so. And then we'll start to shape up with higher temperatures, but still...
Affect you intellectually. That's later on Calgary 7 News.
Now your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Well, here's high pressure. We're getting a little snow, though, kind of a little bit of a trough of low pressure over northern New England. Light rain at Portland, Maine. Light snow at Burlington, Vermont, inland. Earlier, Concord and Laconia, New Hampshire, had a little bit of light snow. New York City looking just fine, and to the south, no problems at all. There's a satellite picture showing the clouds across much of the New England states, so the thicker clouds bring the rain and snow out across Michigan. The southeast looking fine this morning. 70 already at Tampa. Miami already 80 degrees. Oh, I'm jealous about that. Nashville at 49, Little Rock 56, New Orleans, a lot of high clouds at 61 degrees, and the
I love you.
Champagne is now being served on the after deck.
By the way, when will your inheritance come through?
Lobster is now being served on the promenade deck.
I love your villa at Mon.
Colombian coffee is now being served in the starboard side lounge.
No wonder so many people's preferences lean toward 100% Colombian coffee. It's the richest coffee in the world, handpicked by Juan Valdez. The current conditions. 36-hour forecast. Stay tuned for more weather updates here on the Weather Channel.
Headed off to the seashore to catch a little fish with Bill.
Yeah, certainly you're not going to get any sun or, well, you could get a suntan in the northeast days, sure, but it's too cold to sit down on the beach, but to go out fishing, looking great. The winds are light, by the way, from York, Maine, down to Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and go out and catch a fish. Flounder in the northeast, cod and pollock offshore. Hey, Mr. Boston mackerel coming in pretty soon. Today looking great. And out on the west coast, hey, from Crescent City, California, south to the border, winds 5 to 15, a little strong along the northwest coast, and those water temperatures are still cool as they normally would be. 50s north through the 60s around Long Beach and southern Cal. Lots of sunshine too.
Waking up in the west, get your morning off to a good start with Cheryl Lemke's Good Morning Forecast.
Well, warm, sunny, and dry pretty much sums up the weather today out in the west. It's kind of a mixed blessing, the dry weather that we're seeing out in the west. A great day for outdoor activities, but for the farmers, it's kind of bad news. We desperately need the rain out in the west, and no rain coming up in the near future. Places like Redding, California, they're running about 9 inches below normal for the year. And even aside from that, Bakersfield, California, too, only 64% of the normal rainfall amount. And unfortunately, no rain in the cards, at least in the near future.
out for professionals.
Would you try a stain made for amateurs?
Well,
Czar wood stain.
okay.
Other stains are made for professionals, but Czar Wipe-On Stain makes it easy for first-timers to get beautiful results. And Czar's controlled penetration gives you plenty of time to wipe off excess and avoid streaks and lap marks.
It looks great. It's so easy. Even my husband can do it.
And for lasting protection, use Czar Clear Finishes. Czar Wood Finishing Products, the best thing that ever happened to wood.
Look for Czar products at this dealer near you.
Regional forecast. The 36-hour forecast. Local information here on the Weather Channel. A look at your weekend in about 5 minutes from Bill Schubert. Right now, the business travel forecast sponsored by United Airlines. Rededicated to giving you the service you deserve. Is your weekend all planned? Bill Schubert can help you put the finishing touches on it with his outlook.
I sure can, John. And first of all, a nice surprise with the jet stream. Earlier in the last few days, we thought it would take a dip down to the south and provide a lot of cold Arctic air. But even on Sunday now and Monday, it's going to begin to push back even further to the north. And much of the country will enjoy some nice, warm weather. If you're into that sort of thing, there's a lot of cold weather lovers out there, too. And you'll still have a little bit, but you're going to have to go pretty far north.